Dr. Jeetendra Pande, the Associate Professor from School of Computer Science, Uttarakhand Open University, India. Today, he will share an insightful information about Swayam MOOC, which is one of the biggest MOOC platforms with millions of learners. On his talk, he will share with us about how Swayam has transformed the Indian higher education ecosystem. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Dr. Jeetendra Pande.
Good morning, all the participants of 13th TCU International E-Learning Conference 2022 on Social Change and the Future of MOOCs. At the outset, let me take this opportunity to thank the organizers for making me part of this program. I am Dr. Jeetendra Pande, working as an Associate Professor of Computer Science. I am also contributing as a Deputy Director of Online Program Cell of the University. By education, I am an engineer. I completed my Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science and Engineering in the year 2003. I completed my MTech in 2009. Ph.D. was awarded in the year 2014 in the field of software engineering. That was all about me. Now a very short introduction about the organization I work for. Uttarakhand Open University was founded in the year 2005. There are 13 schools under which there are 39 departments. The university operates throughout the state of Uttarakhand with 125 study centers and 8 regional centers. There are 25 PG, 15 UG, 20 diploma and 23 certificate programs offered by the university. And currently there are approximately 90,000 learners enrolled in these programs. In the next 30 minutes, I will be discussing how Swayam has transformed higher education in India. But before that, let us have a look at one of the 3 major challenges of Indian higher education. The first major challenge is expansion. India is a very populous country. We are a country where people value education and higher education. People would compromise their needs and necessities for want their children to receive best education that they can afford. So the biggest challenge is expanding the capacities of higher education. Creating capacities in order to accommodate the demand for higher education. In this count, India has made huge progress since independence. During independence, that is in 1947, we had only few dozen universities and few hundred colleges. Now, as per All India Survey for Higher Education 2019-20, there are 1043 universities, 42,343 colleges and 11,779 stand-alone institutions. We have around 36.5 million students enrolled in higher education. In terms of higher education institutions, we are one of the largest higher education system found anywhere in the world. The second challenge is to make higher education inclusive and equitable. The idea of inclusion growth is based on the notion of equality of opportunity. Equality of opportunity demands that deserving students from all social groups are provided sufficient opportunities for self-development. The main basis of exclusion in India are religion, region, caste, gender, economic disparities, and disabilities. Here I am focusing specifically on regional inequalities in higher education. Higher education institutions have been traditionally established in urban areas, one may observe an urban bias in higher education development in India. Since distance is a constraint for many people, especially those belonging to the disadvantaged group, and urban biases in the location of higher education institutions has reinforced the elite nature of higher education. Third challenge is very critical. Suppose you are able to expand higher education system to accommodate all the capacities you need. You are also able to provide it on equitable basis. But if the higher education is not of quality, the whole purpose is defeated. So the third challenge is ensuring quality and promoting excellence in higher education. Earlier, the challenge for higher education system was how good we are within our country. But today, our comparisons, benchmarks have become global. It is not sufficient to be good within your own country, within your own state, but it is now expected you become comparable with the best in the world. Now we'll see how Swayam was useful to address these challenges. But before this, to set up the stage, let me quickly take you through some of the interesting facts about MOOCs and MOOC platforms in India. National Education Policy 2020 aims at improving the gross enrollment ratio in higher education, and Center has set a target of achieving 50% GER by the end of year 2035. To accomplish this, 3.5 crore or 35 million new seats are required to be added in the higher education institutions of India by 2035. If the conventional approach is used, next 4-5 years would be wasted on creating the physical infrastructure. Moreover, to meet the target of 50% higher GER, India will need 3.3 million more teachers in higher education by 2035. Based on teacher-student ratio of 1:15, which is a 235% increase from the current availability of 1.4 million. In order to improve gross enrollment ratio from 27.1% to 50% by 2035, Government of India has felt that conventional mode of education shall alone not be sufficient to achieve this goal and has decided to utilize ICT in a big way in education. Therefore, to reach out the learners at mass scale, MOOCs seems to be a viable solution. Nowadays, MOOCs is the most popular way used to offer online courses globally. MOOCs are the massive courses designed to support unlimited, logically unlimited participation and are offered through a platform. It has gained a lot of popularity since the time of its development in 2008. As of December 2019, approximately 110 million students are registered for MOOC courses offered by more than 900 plus universities and approximately 13,500 courses offered by various providers such as Coursera, edX, Udacity, etc. India, after US, is dominating the global growth in enrollment, accounting for 8,83,400 users on edX, and this is the 25% of the total enrollment edX had. There were 1.5 million Indian users on Coursera and around 1,12,000 on Udacity from India as on 2016. The massive enrollment is ensuring that the vast majority of the growth in enrollment of learners is occurring from India and will surely increase in coming years. In India, the institutes with the organizational capabilities along with the governing authorities, are trying to serve the grown educational needs to the learner by offering MOOCs in the country. Some of the projects serving currently for providing online education are NPTEL, MOOC Kit, which is offered by IIT Kanpur, and IIT BX of IIT Mumbai. The most recent initiative started by the government is Swayam, started with a goal to serve at a very large scale and to cope up with the increased need of the learners. Let us have a quick look at the features of these MOOC platforms. We'll start with NPTEL. It was initiated in year 2003. It is a joint initiative of 7 IITs and Indian Institute of Sciences. It has courses on engineering and basic sciences. These courses are offered free of cost and there is a very nominal fee for certification. It hosts around 1200 courses and 600 more courses are to be launched. It is developed on Google's Course Builder platform. It is one of the largest repository of the courses, but it has a serious limitation that the courses have minimal interactivity and uneven quality. Next is MOOC Kit. It is developed on Drupal, an open source content management system by IIT Kanpur in 2014. 15 courses are delivered using this platform with about 1 lakh registered learners. It is specially designed to solve problems of dealing with low bandwidth and low computing power situation. To solve this problem, MOOC Kit provides an indicator that shows current bandwidth of the connection similar to the bars on the mobile phone. It gives a visual indication of bad connection to the learners and they can use other content delivery options that MOOC Kit provides. For example, stream only audio and play it in sync with the slides, which is often very close to a video experience. If the bandwidth is still low, for that even, learners can receive a call on the phone and listen to the audio from there using the calling control provided on the interface. This feature is very helpful for learners who belongs to rural areas, not having smartphones, laptops, internet connectivity and high bandwidth. They just need a dumb or a basic phone. It also offers a very powerful analytic interface for learners as well as instructors. Next is IIT BX. It is built by IIT Mumbai using open source platform OpenEdX in 2014, currently offering 63 courses on different subjects. Now let's have a look at Swayam. Now we'll discuss about Swayam and how it helped in addressing the 3 major challenges of Indian higher education, that are expansion, equity and excellence. The obvious question that naturally comes to our mind is, when we already had so many platforms which are successfully functioning, why Swayam? There are many reasons for it. Some of the most important ones are, number 1, there are so many MOOC platforms like NPTEL, IIT BX, IIMBX, EPG Pathshala, etc. Each platform caters a specific domain or level. For example, NPTEL contains courses for engineering and basic sciences. CEC is responsible for non-technology undergraduate level courses. UGC EPG Pathshala is responsible for non-technology postgraduate courses. IIMBX is responsible for management related courses and so on. Now, if the learner wants to access content from other MOOC platform, number 1, he should know such platform exists. Number 2, each platform have different interface. It takes some time for the learner to acclimatize with the interface. If the learner wants to switch from one platform to another, he has to spend some time to get familiarized with the interface. At times, it's frustrating. So, the students are confused when to use which platform. Students need to go to the multiple platform to learn different type of content. So, to address the issue of shortage of teachers in central, state and private universities and institutions in the country, Government of India has embarked on a major and new initiative called Swayam, which was launched in July 2017 to provide one integrated platform and portal for online courses using information and communication technology and covering all higher education subjects and skill sectors courses to ensure that every student in the country has access to the best quality of higher education at the affordable cost to all students across the country, irrespective of geographical barriers. Swayam is an acronym for Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. Swayam is an indigenous developed IT platform initiated by Government of India, which is instrumental for self-actualization, providing opportunity for a lifelong learning. The Swayam is hosting all the courses taught in classroom from 9th class till post-graduation and hundreds of courses covering virtually every course that is taught at a university, college or school level, and these are offered by the best teachers in India. The curriculum-based course contents cover diverse disciplines such as arts, science, commerce, performing arts, social sciences and humanities subjects, engineering, technology, law, medicine, agriculture, etc. in higher education domain. Currently, 2400 plus courses are offered through Swayam, and there are approximately 30 million learners enrolled in Swayam platform. The courses hosted on Swayam follow 4-quadrant approach. First quadrant is video lecture with multimedia. Second quadrant is specially prepared reading material that can be downloaded and printed. Third quadrant is self-assessment tests through tests and quizzes. And fourth quadrant is an online discussion forum for clearing the doubts. Steps have been taken to enrich the learning experience by using audio, video and multimedia and state-of-art pedagogy and technology. Swayam is developed to support 30 million users with 1 million concurrent connections. Apart from the Swayam website, Swayam courses can be accessed via smartphone using Swayam app, which can be downloaded from Google Play Store and Apple's App Store. In order to ensure best quality content are produced and delivered, 9 national coordinators have been appointed. They are AICTE for self-paced and international courses, NPTEL for engineering, UGC for non-technical post-graduation education, CEC for undergraduate education, NCERT and NIOS for school education, IGNOU for out of the school students, IIMB for management studies, and NITTR for teacher training program. Government of India has released MOOCs guidelines 2017 to maintain best standards. Video and multimedia content meet highest industry standards both in technical and academic terms. Swayam MOOCs course follow the model curriculum which are developed by the respective regulator. Best subject experts in the country are engaged in the development of the course. Course development is funded by Ministry of Education for content development and delivery. The contents are also used in Swayam Prabha also. The Swayam Prabha is a group of 34 DTH channels devoted to telecasting of high quality educational programs on 24/7 basis using a GSAT 15 satellite. Swayam board is appointed, which is empowered to take decisions for smooth running of Swayam and Swayam Prabha. Swayam contains both credit-based courses and self-paced courses. The course engagement for learners is typically 2 to 3 hours of lectures and supplementary reading per week. A lecture is broken into short modules. Every module has a clear description of its contents and expected learning outcome. There are objective type assessment every week. These assessments could be auto-graded or assisted by teaching assistants or mentors. There is a provision of longer and more extensive assignments which are 2 or 3 in number and discussed extensively in the course discussion forum. There are 3 levels threaded discussions which can be used by the learners to post in the discussion forum. There can be multiple discussion topics which can be initiated by any one of the learners who are already enrolled in the course. Each discussion topic can have multiple responses and each response can have multiple comments. Learner has the privilege to switch between the open and group discussion, provided that learner is a part of a specific group discussion. Otherwise, learner will only be able to send messages in an open discussion. The courses delivered through Swayam are available free of cost to the learners. However, students wanting certifications are registered and offered a certificate on successful completion of the course with a nominal fee. At the end of each course, an assessment of the student through proctored examination is conducted and the marks secured in the exam can be transferred to the academic record of the students. University Grant Commission has already issued the UGC Credit Framework for online learning courses through Swayam Regulation 2016, advising the universities to identify courses where credit can be transferred onto the academic record of the students for courses done on Swayam. Swayam is the only portal which facilitates credit mobility between the parent university and the host university. Initially, credits up to 20% of the total course can be earned in a semester through Swayam, but now the University Grant Commission has increased the credit limit for online courses from 20% to 40%. A student on Swayam shall be awarded credit, and credit earned by each student shall be transferred from the host university to the parent institute where the student is studying. Now the Indian universities are able to offer fully online degrees. India's online degree were made possible by regulations approved by University Grant Commission back in 2018. Swayam has truly revolutionized the education system. Often the students from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities or rural areas miss out on quality content. First time the student can choose a teacher. A student from remote rural area can choose to study from a teacher of Central University located in the capital. The process of enrollment in the course offered through Swayam platform is very easy. The student can log in with Swayam local ID, Facebook ID or Gmail ID. After login, he will land to dashboard and view calendar of upcoming events. The learner can search for the various courses on Swayam with his own keywords, or he can choose categories listed on swayam.gov.in. After the learner have searched a category or a keyword, a list of courses will appear. Now he can click the course title of the course that he finds suitable. detailed course page of that course would appear. He may enroll himself on the course page itself. Course page contains all the detailed information about the eligibility, course syllabus, credits and other information. For participation in the course, which is a scheduled course, students cannot enroll after the course is started. For a self-paced course, there is no deadline. Once you get enrolled into the course, you need to go to the course schedule to access all the course material assigned by the faculty. The learner consumes the course content which are present in the form of videos, text material, etc. He is also required to submit weekly assignments. He can also participate in the discussion forum to clarify his doubts. In case the learner opts for certification, he has to enroll for the end term examination. For certification, he has to pay nominal fee. The learner can download the transcript from the website and submit it to the parent university for credit transfer. Currently, approximately 15 million learners are enrolled in approx 2400 plus courses offered through Swayam. Swayam courses are open to foreign students also. Continuing with the trend of fast-paced education reforms, the University Grants Commission recently notifies the UGC establishment and operation of Academic Bank of Credit in Higher Education Regulation 2021. Academic Bank of Credit is a virtual or digital storehouse that contains the information of the credit earned by individual students throughout their learning journey. It will enable students to open their accounts and give multiple options for entering and leaving colleges or universities. There will be multiple exits and multiple entries points during the higher education tenure, and credits will be transferred through the ABC seamlessly. It will increase the students' freedom in choosing their course and academics. It will also enable the student to drop out in any year and then exchange the credit earned so far with a certificate or diploma if they are eligible. They can redeem the credits and rejoin the same or any other institute in the future and continue their education. So in the last 30 minutes, we had discussed how Swayam was useful in addressing the three major challenges of higher education in India. So I now hand over to the organizers. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Wow. Now we learn secret from India. Swayam is actually one of the world's biggest MOOC provider with millions of learners, and we can certainly see how Swayam has helped with the transformation of higher education ecosystem in India. And we also learned that the future is very rosy, Professor Pande. I really enjoy your talk. Last time it was impressive. This time it is much more advanced. So congratulations to you, sir. You must be tired. But right now we have some questions. Let me bring up one question for you, sir. The question is the credit bank a trend in India education right now? Why is it important for learners? Once again, is the credit bank a trend in India education right now? Why is it important for learners? So could you please answer, please?
Yeah, actually the credit mobility was facilitated by Swayam platform in India in 2018 after the regulation was in place. Now the government have started, they have developed the Academic Bank of Credit. This Academic Bank of Credit is useful, in many ways. It facilitates multiple entry and exit point during the course. You can leave anytime. If you are enrolled for a 3-year course and you want to leave it after 1 year, you will get a certificate. You submit it in your Academic Bank of Credit, the credits you have earned, and you can continue the education afterwards. Or if the situation does not permit, within 7 years, you can, redeem those credits and get a certificate diploma for whatever you are eligible. So yes, it is in trend now.
Oh wow, thank you so much. So we can certainly see that Swayam and Thai MOOC actually foresee the future in the same direction. We believe that this is the correct way, but it is not an easy way. So along the way, I believe Professor Pande, we must join together and move forward together for the better future of education in the world. Today we have learned a lot from you, sir. So as the time is limited, I'm so sorry that we need to say goodbye this time, but I am sure we would like to have you back again and again and again in the future.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. See you next time. Bye bye.